everybody, it's Peace. Welcome to another video. So, I took Kashtira Snake Eyes to locals for you guys, and it was great all day. You gotta check out the 5 rounds that I posted on the channel over the past couple of days. I went X2, unfortunately, at the end, but it was because I misplayed. This deck is insane, and as you see in the title, this is a budget list, because I do not own a Promethean Princess, so I'll be putting that in the title as well, and then also I don't have like any of the cool stuff. So, let's get into the 41 card main deck. Scareclaw Kashtira was the 41st card, spoiler alert. Alright, so, Kashtira Engine, I play 3 Unicorn because I need something else to supplement my lack of Snake Eye cards. 3 Fenrir, 1 Scareclaw Kashtira, and 1 Birth. So, you got your 3 awesome starters, and your 1 search target, and your other 3 awesome starters, and your other search target. You want always to be able to have 2 bodies off of any Kashtira monster. This engine is mainly to help you have something on board to send freely, so that, like, if you draw Snake Eye Oak, it's full combo anyway. So 3 planet to go with that, and that's all your Kashtira cards. So you're usually going to see a Kashtira card in most of your games. Next up, Snake Eyes Ash is at 1, so is Snake Eyes Poplar, but we do supplement that with 3 Snake Eyes Oak. Shout out to Baby Brian and Anthony Gross. Next up, we do play the 1 Birch. So this is for when you draw the Poplar. So obviously, if you get access to your Snake Eyes Ash, you can't add the 1 of Poplar that's already in your hand. So you summon the Birch out that you search, because if you control a fire, you can special summon this for free, and that gives you your second body that you need. Next up, I don't own Snake Eyes Diabellstar, so I played 2 Flamberge. 2 Flamberge comes up in the Promethean Princess, lack of Promethean Princess combo. So this was really good all day. I like having 2. It's like for real broken. Next up, only 2 Diabellstar. You could even play 1 probably, but I only own 2. Next up, Wanted. So I only own 2, so 2. The 1 Bonfire I own, but it's okay, guys. You can only activate 1 Bonfire per turn. Broken. Consistency, baby. If you can only activate 1, you only play 1. Anyway, next up, OSS and the Temple. So use both of these in the main combo. 1 for 1 to tutor out any level 1 from your deck. Terraforming to get out either your Kashtira field spell, the Temple, or you can get Chicken Game. So if you just need to add another card from your deck, you can go Chicken Game. It's basically like a copy of Upstart Goblin that's searchable, and then you can send it off of your Ochre Ash. Next up, Jet Synchron. So, I was looking at videos to see what I should do with the deck, since I don't have access to a princess right now, and the Omega looping is the best bet, and then the Kashtira monsters provide extra level 7 bodies for you, so it's a little bit easier to do than other combos, so I opted for the Jet Synchron. Next up, Hand Traps. I played 3 Ash and 3 Imperm. I wanted to go more of the board breaker type of strategy, but there's an FTK or 2 running around at my locals. Shout out to So Handsome Steve. Freaking jerk. So I play Hand Traps, Talents, and Droplet, and then I do main deck the 1 as a Rune statue. This package is really broken. Alright, extra deck. So the Synchros, the Formula Synchron, you make this with Jet and then level 1. Your Omega, you make this with any Kashtira monster or Black Witch and your Jet Synchron. And then finally, Dispatter, you make this with Flamberge and your Formula Synchron. So yeah, this lets you negate a monster effect by shuffling one of your opponent's banished monsters cards back into their deck, and it can special summon out your Omega, so you can rip 2 cards and like still end on a monster negate. Next up is Lynx. We've got Relinquished Anima, just generic. Lynx Spider, what's that doing in here? IP Masquerena and SP Little Now. Shout out to the Team Bad cards. And then the Solo Hat Rabbit for the Azurune statue. Now, since you play a lot of level 7s, you can make your Mecha Fan Beast Draco sack. So, instead of doing other crazy shenanigans that I've done on the channel with this, you can make an IP with it, but you could turn one of the tokens into Lynx Spider and use a last monster to make Saryuja Skull Dread. Consistency boosting, baby. So yeah, so I usually went crazy all day. I summoned it like 3 times and it resolved every single time, because you have a lot of pushes in this deck. Next up, Hida and Gloomy, because you just want to be able to link climb with your spellcaster monsters up into your Celine, so you can make a really fat access code talker. And then, whoa, jump scare! We have the surprise jump scare from the Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. I got to summon this today by linking away my opponent's Ancient Gear Monster. Crazy. All right, finally, side deck. 3 Nibiru, mainly for like FTKs and people that overextend and whatnot. Like myself, I got nibbed today. It was crazy. Shout out to the cameraman, Jacob William. We got Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, just to draw into your like Nibiru or other cards. Fiendsmith is running Rampant, so I played Bestial Magnemite and Druis Worm. And if you already have access to your Druis Worm, you can just add Phantasme if you really want to, or Flamberge, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then the one Perulia I own, see, budget. You can replace this with anything, honestly. Double Thrust. All right, this isn't very budget, but you can just throw in 2 more talents. This came up, I set an Imperm, so like, literally it doesn't do anything. Called by the Grave, this came in clutch. I actually saw this a couple times today, siding it in, because your opponent's going to be putting in hand traps for this type of strategy, because they have to stop it, or else they basically just lose. So this came in clutch. And then 4 traps. D-Barrier, which is a nice set off of Thrust, against certain matchups. TC Boo, because you can play around it. Anti-Spell, because it's broken. And then Skill Drain, still at 1, baby. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more.